Ah, Dai Sunkist, so good. If you like sort of artificial tasting beverages. Is that a newspaper? Read the newspaper, Travis. I need the lore. Toolbox. Yet another melee weapon. And a lot of the, like, the same thing is true of Downpour. Like I said, I like Downpour, but it has this problem where they're like, hey, how can we make the combat system good? I know, weapons that break after like 2 or 3 hits. People like that. And I'll give it to Homecoming, because I say it's the worst one, but it actually has probably the best combat system, in that it's like decently fun to play. I don't know, like Silent Hill 1 and 2 were fine, and 3 were fine, combat-wise. You know, here comes the candle to light you to bed. Here comes the butcher to chop off your head. Great. Excellent. I should probably save. Tell you what I'm going to do this time. Rotate my saves. Yes, it is okay to save. Wow, that takes a long time. If it's a new save, I guess. Oh, good, it was successful. Does it ever say not successful? What is this? Glaive? Broken pole. Glaive Master Hodier. That's a reference for all of you Elden Ring fans out there. Speaking of video games that will never come out. No, I believe Elden Ring will come out someday. But, you know, if anything, like I don't believe for a second that Hideo Kojima gives a single solitary fuck about, like, the existing lore of Silent Hill. Because who in their right mind would, besides me, an idiot? Because, like I said, it's already been, like, bashed and beaten to hell. Let's get our bearings here. Where are we? There's the frickin' Riverside Motel. Okay. So we're gonna go down here, actually, and... No, I can't, so we're not gonna do that. You know, Homecoming put, like, a giant prison in the middle of the city. Which, like, again, I can just rationalize and say, well, it's not really there. It's a... You know, it's a manifestation of the town created by his own bullshit. But, alright, we're gonna kill this guy, because I don't think I can get around him. There you go, buddy. You enjoy that. Because I think the target pistol is actually kind of useless for killing actual bosses or anything, so there's no real point in saving the bullets. But, like, yeah, I mean, you can rationalize anything, but also, like, the stuff in Homecoming with the cult is just, like... we need to come up with another word for cult. Because so many of these, like, horror setting things, like, they just have a vague, nebulous cult in there. And it's so, like, catch-all and stupid. I hate it. Like, how many... I was gonna say how many real-life cults are there? But there are a few. You know, the Heaven's Gate or whatever the hell it was. Was Heaven's Gate a cult? Okay, my wife nods at me, yes. And they... But, you know, that's... Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? See, that's a decent monster design. He sounds like someone just setting down, like, metal plates, though. Kind of makes me want to not go in the scrapyard, but I think they're trying to deter me. Because look, there's rifle ammo in there. Who doesn't want that? And a hammer, of course. Oh, Lord, he coming. Where is he? Where's the big boy? Can I kill that thing, you think? Probably not easily. Oh, he's upset. Dumb looking shovel. Assault rifle ammo. Hell yeah, bro. Do I have that yet? Is that all that's in here? There's more crap over there, it says. Oh, he angry. How do I get in there? I like how he does, like, some dancey moves. Run. Alright. Jesus is loud. Jesus is king. Kanye West. Lost my train of thought a little bit. Just that, the cult stuff. Like, they should touch it as little as possible, because Silent Hill's never been about being like explicit. Like the first game is just vague as all hell. Like when that came out, no one really knew what was going on, and ever since then they've tried to, like, you know, make things a little more solid. Is this the way I came through? I apologize for referencing my map over and over and over again, but it's fairly disorienting, especially when you're talking into a thing the whole time. It makes it very hard to focus on what you're doing. Oh god. Run. No, I don't want the... Oh wait, that was assault rifle ammo. Good. I didn't even see it. Makes it very hard to focus on what you're doing. And I do need to see where I'm going a little bit. So here's the motel. I think this motel's weird. It has like 2 entrances. I do remember at least that much. I think this is a side entrance I probably can't get in. What is that? That's something. No, it's not, apparently. Okay, I can get in this. I mean, Downpour is pretty... I liked Downpour because it once again made the town feel more like its kind of own thing. Let's do that to show that I can't... Oh, good, another save point. Like, they make vague references to, like, the town sort of having a will of its own. I'm not rotating the save because it was literally just, like, 2 seconds ago. And I like that aspect of it. I don't know. I just we should go into what happened with Silent Hill 1 as little as possible at this point, I think. What was so good... I mean, this game, obviously, like... This game's sort of a merger between Silent Hill 1 and 2, in that it has, like, a lot of plot stuff having to deal with Silent Hill 1, obviously, but then it gives, like, Travis this weird, like, psychological backstory that he's all fucked up, and the town is, like, trying to make him feel bad about it. Like, here's all this shit, let's watch this. I don't believe this as Travis as a boy. You know? He grows up, this guy grows up to be like a tough truck driver. Like, this kid goes into musical theater. Alright, and I say that as a kid who was very into musical theater, because that kid looks like me. It's just a black, smudgy. Mr. R. Grady. Why does it matter? Why would they blur out the check-in date? I guess they want to make the... whatever. They want to make the time period kind of obscure. This game is very dark, everyone, so again, bear with me. And I lack the remote to turn... Actually, do I? Fuck, what did I do? Oh, there's a fish calendar thing. That's fun. I think I saw a map. Or no, I just saw keys. Room 306. Pretty sure it flashed that before it unceremoniously canceled me out of it. Through no fault of my own, mind you. Hang on. I think I do have the TV remote in here somewhere. Entertain yourselves while I do this unprofessional sifting through various remotes. If it sounded like I just struggled mightily with something, it's because I did. Aha! Got you, you son of a bitch. Alright, now I will see if we can't turn off the dark, as it were. Hang on, give me a second, because this TV remotes have a million different... I sound like such an old person. The TV remote. I didn't ask you to go into setup. Television. Television. Excuse me, television? Aha, brightness. We're at a brightness of 45. Let's crank that sucker. Man, this remote sucks. Does this not have batteries in it anymore? Oh, this thing is trying to screw me, you guys. Guys. Alright, well. Oh god, we really stepped in it this time, boys. Okay. So for all that, I was able to turn the brightness up by 1 point. Worth it! Because now I can leave. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, he's not looking at anything else really, so let's go back out into the wide open world. With some cool Akira Yamaoka music. What are you staring at, Travis? I want my map, okay? I can't get through this area if I don't have a goddamn map. Every good motel has a map. Alright, I refuse to believe that there's no map in there, so excuse me if there isn't, but I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna find the goddamn thing. My brightness is too freaking low. What's this? Is that anything? That's nothing. Stop, Travis? Nothing useful. Would he consider a map useful? He is an idiot. We've gone over this. Travis, you don't make the best decisions. What is this thing that looks like an American flag? Is it? What about these chairs? Do they have maps in them? It's just junk. Some would consider maps to be junk, but... Aha! See? This is why we go in. This is why we double check. Oh, that was weird. Every good motel has a map. I've stayed in some non-map motels before. You would puke your guts out at the sight of what I had to do. Of what I've seen. My wife watches this series. My wife. I guess I should just say Amanda. Like, she has a name. God damn it. I'll be like a wife guy. Can I get out of here? No. Watches these series of videos called, I think, Another Dirty Room or something like that. And I think it's just a guy who goes on a tour with his boy lover and, I don't know why I said that. I think he just goes on tour to different rooms and motels and hotels and stuff and, like, basically reviews them from a disgustingness standpoint. I think he, like, brings up blacklight and stuff. I've never watched them myself, but I'm familiar that she does. So now you guys know that. Go check it out. Another Dirty Room. Okay, we can get in there. Anyway, to go back to the discussion of this truly cursed series, I didn't check that door. It's going to bother the shit out of me if I don't check that door. So we're going to check that door. I think it's locked. But if I later don't know where to go, and then I look at the map and I see, like, there's a door there. Look, now I know that that door is openable from that side. Wouldn't have known that before. I'm also going to go up this way first. Yeah, so Silent Hills was very promising, very interesting. I don't think, as a fan of, like, Silent Hill lore, that I would have been... I don't think it would have dealt with Silent Hill lore in any, like, existing lore in any meaningful way. Now, that's not to say it wouldn't have had good lore of its own. In fact, I'm curious if it would have dealt with, like... Where is he? Oh, come on! Bullets don't stop that shit? There's fucking, like, 2 of them? Okay, this is an inefficient method of death. Am I out of bullets, or is he gonna do the thing that I hate? He's gonna do the thing that I hate. Stupid. Terrible. Awful. The terrible, awful, no good, very bad game. This is dark, my friends. This is the dark moment of the soul. Well, you did get 2 shotgun ammo out of it. That was kind of worth it. I should have just run up and started beating the bejesus out of him. Probably would have done better. I feel like the fists stop their acid assault, as I'm calling it. I don't think there's anything else in here. No. But I feel like Silent Hills, based on the name alone and some other things inside of PT, he looks like he's looking at something. His footsteps sound vaguely like a fly buzzing sound effect. God damn it, Travis. Okay, we're gonna try a new strategy here. Oh my god, that stuff just melts my fucking skin. I mean, it's supposed to, I guess. Yeah, fuck you. Fists are the ultimate weapon in this game. They're better than the frickin' gun. So stupid. Again, I don't hate this game. Stomp him in the crotch. Crotch stomp. Oh, health drink. Health drink. At this point, I'll be amazed if I get through this without getting a game over of some kind. Let's check the very end of the hall, I guess. Like, it was called Silent Hills, which is an intriguing name. And Silent Hill already deals with, like, parallel universes, right? Like, the town of Silent Hill still exists, and we just experience we get sucked in sort of an alternate reality to it. So, like, you could do something. Okay. Makes very interesting noises. Now let's beat him into oblivion. As long as they come one at a time, it's fine. But even, it's not like if I have my gun equipped and they come two at a time, I will fare any better, as we saw earlier. These guys take 5 punches, and then they go down like a sack of potatoes. And then they get stomped to death in their groin. So, you know, you could do something where you, like, sort of, the Star Trek reboot it, where because of, not time travel, but because of wedding gear, but because of parallel universe and something, you explain away a overly complicated existing plot line with a sort of soft reboot, which I'd kind of take it with Silent Hill, you know, like, is that the whole point of this fucking room, is this wedding shit? Okay. You know, when something gets, like, tons of sequels and it gets kind of bloated, like, go ahead, reboot that shit. Keep the stuff that's good. You know, keep Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, I guess 4. Shattered Memories is pretty good too, honestly, but it's a different thing. Yeah, fuck you, I was ready for you this time, you little asshole. This is sequence 4, and then 5. You should drop 5. Yep. And you gotta be ready for it, because they get up pretty quick. Until their balls explode under your heel. They're coming back. And there's also, so in Silent Hills, there's also a line of dialogue that's like, it's like the baby talking in a radio voice. Very strange. And he says something about like, my dad was boring. He ate the same thing every day, and he played the same kind of games. And I always thought that was an odd line, obviously. It's like oddly meta, but Kojima likes to be meta, right? So maybe there was going to be a little meta something going on with the Silent Hill game too, like the player is, oh, can I punch these guys' ass to death? I've never really tried it for whatever reason, but it's going pretty well. Of course, I kind of got him in like a side hit. That other one's coming for me, I bet. Yep, there he is. Is there something where, like, yeah, he doesn't, like, attack while I'm still punching his friend in the ass? Oh my god, I fucking cannot stand. This aggression will not stand, Matt. Matt's not even here. Matt, if you're watching this, this aggression will not stand. Okay, check this out. We're gonna unequip the pistol. We're gonna run up and stomp him. Yeah, your dumbass friend's bloated corpse got in the way, didn't it, you fat piece of pudgy shit? Okay, that didn't work so well that time. Punching him right in the asshole. Fuck!